Yeah, right on time. As soon as I sat out here for today's update, but I didn't start filming as soon as I came out. But the door just started. I sat down and the door just started. Opening. You hear it, and was it a Saturday? What time is it? You can say, aren't the people allowed to go anywhere? It's 11:16 local time. Yeah, but like I said, there's no such thing as coincidence, And like I said, that is frightening to me. The arrogance that they know that they're that protected. It's like I said, there's no way. If we go through all of my videos, how many times, as soon as I sit down, not even. There's a lot of times I remember they would come out during the middle of my making of these tapes, but that how many times that door opens up, no matter what time of day. Can't it doesn't happen every single, but it's just way too much. There's no such thing as coincidence, and they'll tell you that the people who investigate crimes. But like I said, the reason is the corruption. That's why it's not that it's just so unbelievable. That's the bullshit. These idiots. Like you see how these idiots are doing with the impeachment thing. So that tells you right there, don't believe that stuff when they're like, oh, why would you? See what I'm saying? You see what side would say that to someone. Well, who are you that you would, like I said, that's why it astounded me when I first found out and started noticing this. Because I wouldn't say that to someone, I promise you that. Even years ago, I would never say, well, who are you that they, I'd be like, oh, for real? Shit, what they been doing? Maybe I'd be thinking they was joking at first, and I'd be like, well, shit, let's go get these motherfuckers, But then, oh, you serious? Then you start getting worried for real. Shit, tell me what's going on, But these motherfuckers, they're that's just like I said, they're evil and jealous, and like so the jealousy comes out. It's not really just a tactic to keep you from, because that's what it started off as when it was Hitler's program, part of the gaslighting and the street theater is to keep you from, because you'll feel foolish. Like, oh, wait a minute, So I guess they were, and when I first read about this, I'm like, well, why would a dictator need a program like this? And I'm like, he's gassing all, this is 2016. I'm reading about it. He gassed all the Jews. So what? He had total. Oh, his own people. Yeah, his Aryan. Yeah, they're the people. If he had won, the people in his Nazi Germany, his people, not the soldiers and the prisoners and the victims of. This is just my what I was thinking when I first found out that night. Like I said, it was at night, and I looked up why feels why some people just paranoid, and Google pops up gang stalking. I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm immediately thinking, the years I lived, I'm thinking of street gangs, but like 10 seconds after, I ain't even click on it, just sitting there like, what? Some, no, gang means a lot of people stalking, and it had been coming together slowly but surely. Took years, but the year or two before that, I started, realizing like, wait, it doesn't take that many people to make me think everyone is against me. Think about it. Say, especially since I didn't have to go anywhere, except my appointments and, my job or, but otherwise I'm so, and they know, and I started figuring out I'm going to the same places. So really, and I promise you, that's what I started thinking. Maybe it wasn't on my own. Like I said, some of us think we got inside help inside of this program. And I said that in my videos earlier, in my early videos, that there's people inside, work their way inside, so these fucktards just don't realize the corruption is over. It's been exposed, and now it's just a matter of people getting mad enough to make sure the other side does something about it, and not just wait till, oh well, they'll just get voted out. This is great. It's like, no, people want these people in prison. and they don't understand. That's why I'm making these tapes. These motherfuckers ain't in Congress. These just regular everyday citizens. I don't know. Maybe they agents. They literally might be alphabet. The CIA ain't even supposed to be operating in America, but you never know. What type of the as they expose, like that one group was saying on that video, what they do it to a president, what do they do to us regular Joes? They got endless uh, revenue, not revenue, but funding. The technology, government gets first dibs at every new patent. First, Joe Smo, you in your apartment tinkering and shit, and you gotta file for a patent because you wanna protect your bread. You don't want somebody, you gotta be first, and who gets first dibs? And, but so anyway, yeah, like I said, I guess the cowards got scared off, but what I was saying about. Yeah, the gang stalking, right? And I'm like, well, it's stalking. Yeah, but pop culture, we all joke about it. Oh man, you got a stalker. Back in school, a girl likes your homeboy or something. Oh man, you got you. Oh, but watch out. Or females talk to each other. Oh, there goes your stalker. You're something like that. But that night's like, no, you got to remember, this stalking is a serious crime. We might. And that's what they've been. They tried to downgrade when we complain and make be outspoken about it, especially if it's a female stalker. She tried to, and you use the correct term. They, especially a black female. Nigga, ain't nobody. You know what they gonna say. Ain't nobody all on you. That no, bitch. I ain't talking about romantic stalking. This is harassment. And you know damn well who sent you here. This is harassment of American citizens. Fucking stalking, regular romantic stalking is a crime. But this is you're part of a large organization, infiltrated our government, treasonous. I mean, this is way more than hiding in the bushes, stalking. This is high level stalking, organized. Exactly. That's what organized stalking. That's where it comes the phrase, organized stalking. This isn't cute shit. This isn't or either creepy shit. The old dude, your neighbor. This isn't that type of stalking. This is organized stalking. Federal crimes. You're going to federal prison, not state prison. Not This isn't your coworker who won't leave you alone, or whatever. Shit, this ain't high school. This ain't that type of stalking. Don't try to play it. And like I said, you just piss us off more when you try to downgrade it and act like it, whatever. You too good. No, this not what we're talking about. It's not what we're talking about. And so anyway, back to what I was describing. I was like sitting there thinking, like, why would this like, why? But it kind of made sense. Oh, it's just like, yeah, the light started clicking. This is my opinion. None of the articles I read said it's just my gleaning. What I gleaned, I can't find that article no more. But I didn't think to save it. But I guess because I was so relieved, I ain't gonna lie, I'm man enough to admit it. It was like, oh shit, I knew it, and this has been after decades. Shut and lost, and I don't want to hear, oh, we all lost. No, this not lost like accident, or okay, you lost the job, or either bad performance, or your job performance is bad performance, or the boss. No, this is attack on us. So don't even try to play, downgrade what you did. Yeah. Like I always say, thank y'all for continually getting active every time I come out here. Because like I said, they're usually not this active. That fool fucked hard right there. I think him and his actress, the other actress, that couple actors, role players are new here. But as well as that other guy who just went up steps. I don't know if we got him on tape. Like I said, this whole little crew is a whole new crew of gang stalkers. I've been here about 2.5 years, maybe. So anyway, like I said, it was just like, to control his people. The neighbors spying on the neighbors and thinking, with the street theater, you come outside like I'm coming outside. If I didn't know what was going on, really what was going on, I came out and smoked a cigarette or whatever, go in my car. These people look like they just going on, especially that fucktard. He look like he's just going on about his day. He got the air compressor. And usually what I do, because they had someone about 2 months ago come over here and ask me, what this crazy. So they're still on this whatever monkery shit. So since I don't use the air compressor no more, I guess they have to. I guess that's what the reason this fucktard bitch is out here now. Because the person came and asked me, is my tire? I'm like, no, your tire's not low. And I knew it was gangsta. I knew it was because I always would use that air compressor. Actually, I only had to use it once or twice. You get that low tire pressure warning in the dash. But usually I would use it to vacuum, on the regular, just vacuum, 75 cents or maybe $1.50. So since I don't use it no more, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. These fucking weirdos, what the hell is that supposed to do? He's not just putting air in his tire. I'm telling you, motherfucker pull up right there. I have no clue what type of witchcraft these motherfuckers. It doesn't work. Well, I don't know what it, like I said, that goes back to grade school. Remember when you learned about subliminal programming and fucking hypnosis, and that hypnosis works. You got the hypnosis, stop smoking and shit like this. Will Smith made a movie about it. I don't know how well they researched it and had actual people that went recently, about 4 years ago, where they had people constantly walking by the guy to program him to want to bet on number 21 or whichever one, and they was in Las Vegas and shit like that. He's a fucking idiot. Like I said, they choose young loser idiots like him. Look at him walk with his head down. He's not tired. He knows I'm talking about him. Fucking idiot. You're a retard, bitch. Stupid as fuck. Like I said, when I was your age, ain't no way in hell I'd be doing this shit. This motherfucker would approach me. Fuck no. You know how many niggas I know in prison? This shit do not sound legit at all. I ain't got no sympathy for you. None of y'all. We want to hobble around. We want to, tear up, divide the country. We want to scream racism. But Maxine Waters is a great person, but Skid Row is in her district. It been there for decades. It ain't shit been done. And y'all sitting there acting like y'all deserve something. You lost your fucking rabbit ass mind. I mean, it'd be different. It wouldn't even hurt so much if it wasn't your own people. The elders, it don't matter what, not really. I never seen these people till I moved here. That ain't the point. It ain't supposed to be like that. When I get that old, if I get that old, I ain't gonna do no shit like that. That's the reason we doing the shit we doing now. So the younger generation, the knuckleheads that's all fucked up, screwed up because of y'all fucktards, won't have to go through this. So, oh yeah, but my whole reason for coming out here right now, the main one, is I guess that little car is a stick. I just can't believe Nissan would make a stick shift. Yeah, that's a stick. I just soon change, stand corrected. But still, there was no reason for that car. Is not practically new, but it's way newer. It shouldn't have no problem starting up that little 4-banger stick shift. It should no. That time he was having trouble starting it up on one of them other videos I made about 2 weeks ago. There was no reason that car. I'm not a great mechanic, occasional. I'd have to look and diagnose it, or more than likely, I have to defer to someone else if it ain't the spark plugs or the wires. The best the best auto repair I can do is pull out my phone and call somebody. Yeah. But so anyway, yeah, the cult. They so mad about this cult shit. I promise you, this is not just me. Oh man, they didn't change my shit already. Why in the hell y'all putting all these little kids in my shit? Where's the not interest? Oh, this is not. Okay, I'm on the wrong thing. There we go. It's finna curse out YouTube. Alright. This shit didn't reload it. Well, what I needed, because it said it, how it says the video was uploaded such and such 30, 40 minutes ago, 12 hours ago, years ago. This one was just uploaded. I guess now, since I've been talking about an hour and 10 minutes now. But I still can pull it up, but it's not going to have.
In order for cults to be successful, they have to be good at enticing followers. Not only must
you're like, what does this have to do with me? Us. Tell me, didn't I start calling them cult members for the last 2 months? This video, they just put it out today. I remember I would joke about they would have to be deprogrammed. It's in my videos. It's a fact. That's a fucking fact that they're gonna have to get deprogrammed. Because he goes. I watched part of it. He goes into the 70s, and remember I said stuff about Jim Jones and shit that I learned about as a kid just from watching the news. And you hear your parents talk about stuff like that, just talking and shit, and your elders, back in the day, because it had just happened, I guess, like, in the 70s and shit, And so by the time you're like 10, whatever. But that goes to all the stuff all the shit I be talking about them, especially the older ones, in their 70s right now. That means they were in their 30s and 40s, my age, in the 80s. And y'all saw all this shit. So that means in the 70s you were in your 20s. So you definitely know about cults. You saw Jonestown, you niggas, y'all used to talk about it. I remember as a kid. I didn't know y'all personally, but that was a thing. Y'all talked about that, the Jim Jones cult, and don't drink the Kool-Aid. That's why I said it's like y'all zombies. That's why when I was saying it's frightening, even though I don't know that couple, but it's just like I know for a fact something is wrong with y'all. I didn't know y'all till just 6, 7 months ago. I don't know you. I still don't. Never talked to you. But 6 years ago, same situation. Every time I would leave, if I see y'all, somebody would wave, especially down here, But y'all doing this gang stalking shit. No nothing, no wave, no how you doing, no nothing. That is fucking weird. Only every once in a while one of them will say something like that. One that was just creeping up the steps. She's one of the older ones too. No nothing. This is just, like I said, brainwashed zombies. They get mad about that too. And so let me pull that one back out. Here, look at today's date, December 14th. Why's that so? Yeah, I used, like I said, it's one of the channels I used to just watch. Watch this channel, it's one of the ones I just watch, not because of gang stalking or politics or anything, it's just, but they gotten in them too. This ain't the first time. They got another one who usually has just informative It's a bunch, about 3 or 4 of them that, and I would make silly, stupid comments, whatever. And they just hate when I make comments on anything. I promise you, this is not ego, or me ego tripping or whatever. And that for me, I find it hilarious. I found it hilarious because, like I said, me, I would curse them out, and because I knew it wasn't a regular person, so I didn't feel bad. You just curse that, because they would try. That's how I knew, because they would come back not with another insult, or either the insult would be kind of like, didn't someone teach you better, or didn't you, but something whack like that, trying to be playing victim. And so that's why I would unload on them, because I knew it was a gang stalker. Because first of all, a lot of them were comments on stuff that I would reply to someone that made a similar comment to how I feel about the subject. Just scrolling, and it could be music or whatever, and they made us, and they beat me to it. So I just be like, co-signing. Yeah, that's what's, I like that too. Yeah, or I always used to think that too. And then the next thing, and it could, his comment or their comment, her comment could be 4 years old all of a sudden, and there's no other comments but mine, no other reply. Next thing you know, boom, 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 reply, jokes, everything. Especially if it's on a political thing that's from about a couple of years ago. When the something about somebody getting shot, or this and that, or the people playing victim and screaming racism, and somebody says something about, well, they did do something, they fucked up, like, and I would agree, but not because I'm agree with Whitey, but because, like I said, I know how you supposed to operate in the streets, and you don't operate like you know the rules. That was fucked up. You had no business even being talked to by the police, from what we saw from it. And I'm not on the cop side. What I'm saying is, you fucked up and didn't want to take your charge. Basically, that was it. And you now not only bringing down your crew, you bringing down the whole fucking race. It was racist. No, nigga, you got caught. Shit, that was it. You ain't fear for your life. You just didn't want to go to jail, city jail, and that's all it was. Don't know, nigga, no. Y'all falling for this shit. That's all that was. Hell, you dirty. You hot. Then you need to goddamn be more careful. Got to be more careful. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you just can't. Hey, everybody, you could be mad. Shit, everybody else get the jaywalk. But I just saw 10 people jaywalking. Why you stop? You knew you got warrants. So you got to walk your ass all the way to the corner. You got to walk a half a block extra and cross at the crosswalk. Everybody else get the jaywalk. Because when they get stopped, they just fuck it. They curse, get their ticket. They could try to get out of it just like everybody else. I'm just jaywalking. Shit. I know it's an offense, but you can let me go with a warning. Something like that. But you got warrants. So when you get stopped for jaywalking, he gonna ask everybody's name, because he gonna give you the ticket. Oh, you gonna run your name? Oh, Mr. Jenkins, you got a warrant out of so-and-so county. Oh, fuck, and he knew it. And then they always try to act like they ain't know. For real? What's it for? What's it? Oh, shit, yeah, you forgot, okay. Like, come on, nigga, shit, you knew better. Why in the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Big ass, no smoking cigarettes, no littering, no loitering. You stand in front of the store. Like, no, man, it's not your right to just stand there. Take your dumb ass on, man. Shit, there's another corner somewhere. That's what I'm saying. Use common sense. Yeah, that's all that was. And ain't nobody trying to snitch on you or this and that. I'm trying to save your life, dummy, because what you doing is a dummy move. You gonna fucking lose, all of y'all. I'm telling you, history says it, not white history, as you like to say. His story, the play on history, his story. No, history. You look at a civilization that was separated from other, isolated, so it's still the same. They still got the same rules. How is that? Because it's human fucking nature. That's what I'm telling you. Not gonna win. So anyway, yeah. So this video is basically just talking about the '70s cults and being what they used to do to try to, like I said, stuff that I seen on TV movies back in the '80s. But he's an expert, though. Air quotes. But I'm not mad about that. I think it's hilarious. That means that cult shit just bit him in the ass. Me calling him that. That's a good one. Yeah, I'm gonna pat myself on the back for that. Brainwashed. What's another one I used? Started. They just got them just going crazy. Nancy Pelosi looking like she having a stroke. Normally, like I said, I wouldn't laugh about that shit. That shit's not a joke. But when you try to do what you did and you're part of this group that no, there's no, and actually look like you might just get away with it with just losing your job, getting voted out. No, that's so no. So yeah, and plus then let me scroll down in the comment section. You're like, maybe you're just too sensitive. No, nah. Uh, brainwashed. Is that why I want this thing focused? I must have it focused though, cause let me see what's going on. Oh yeah, I had it zoomed out. All right. Well, in the replies, I don't know which one it was. Cause I noticed this on another channel. Just like I said, everything I say, they just copy, right? It's not like oh, they just copy and stop copying. No, like I said, it just shows their cowardice and not wanting to get caught. And you can even say, well, maybe they just want to win and keep their program going, which all of us would be like, oh, nah, that's we can't. He's still not gonna lie that. But no, I think it's just cowardice, meaning that no, they're caught and they're still trying to. Right now, though, they're not trying. I don't think they're trying to win. They're trying to not get killed. and like I said, so now I see comments where they're trying to like, to comment to, how people who like, if you follow a certain channel, there's people who always comment and there's people yada yada. So now I see, and you can say, well, that's just harmless, YouTube comment section. Nah, because I see you, because he said recently I see you on the other channels that I watch. Not, oh, I saw you over there on so-and-so's channel. Yeah, but this is not, they said like I said, because remember my terms are terms that I'm trying to use, not trying to use, trying to convey a pattern to get convictions. So, again, the idiots, people don't talk like that. Oh, I see you commenting on recently on same channels that I've been watching. Why recently? If y'all been, usually most people on the channels you've been commenting, they've commented for years. I've been commenting for years. That's another thing about just where did all the arrogance and some of them, you comment on things that they wasn't even alive when they first happened, and YouTube got it on there. You can reminisce, and they got their street theater motherfuckers coming at me that wasn't even alive at the time when, I might have been a young man, but I was a grown man. But you went and you had the nerve to talk to me about a comment, and this was like before I knew it was. It may have been in 15 or 14, 2014, and if you don't get your little kids out, that's, but so like I said, they're, and there's more to come. I got more observations about these idiots, and but we got to see, and they're trying right now. They're trying to, well, it's both sides, and it's like, no, but you're the ones who purposely did it, and that also means you stopped the other side from doing what they could do, because they were scared to say anything, even though, yeah, I understand now they got their little thunder in them. Some of them do. But in the last, decades, everything they said was racist. And unfortunately, we suffered for that because the ones in charge of our cities and neighborhoods sat back and corruptly stole all the money instead of doing good things in it. And that's why cities like, LA and Chicago and every time somebody even tried to say something, or if you're black and you tried to say something, your Uncle Tom and shit like this, and, oh, you're a sellout, and, you know. So, no, it's your fucking party's fault. You did it. Or they didn't do anything either. No, no, bitch. We're not trying to make excuses. This is a fact. Because you were stupid enough, thankfully, to do it on fucking tape every fucking time. So there's fucking evidence, dummy.